Good morning, boys and girls. So we've been talking about poetry for a little while, and we've had lots of practice picking out how many stanzas we have and rhyming words and all of that good stuff. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to read you a poem called The Tooth Fairy, and we're going to practice summarizing a poem today. And to summarize means you tell what it was all about and what happened in your own words. The most important details. So you need to ask yourself, what was the most important thing? What were the most important events in this poem? So while I read, think about that. What happened in this poem? What was it all about? The Tooth Fairy. My pillow is soft and my bedroom is dim. I lay in my bed as I watch my fish swim. I'm waiting for someone, I know she'll be here. The window is open, the sky is bright and clear. At first my tooth wiggled, it twisted and bent. But then it pulled loose, and I knew what it meant. The Tooth Fairy comes if you do it all right. You slip your tooth under your pillow at night. But my eyes feel so heavy, I'm falling asleep. But then I hear jingles, I don't make a peep. She's gone in a moment, I search on my sheet. A bright shiny coin is the best kind of treat. Okay, so if we were thinking about, what was that poem all about, boys and girls? The Tooth Fairy, right? And what about the Tooth Fairy? What happened? What was the person who was telling the narrator? What were they doing? They were waiting for the Tooth Fairy to show up, and they were trying not to fall asleep, but then they got really sleepy and they closed their eyes. And then the Tooth Fairy came, and what did she leave? Money. Is it a nice shiny coin? So, a little girl or boy was waiting on the Tooth Fairy to bring them money for their tooth that they lost. Okay, I think if I were putting that in my own words, that's what I would say. That sums up what the whole poem was about. And then, at the end of the story, the Tooth Fairy left them a shiny coin. I think those were the two most important things that happened in that poem. All right. The one thing you don't want to do when you're summarizing is just tell either the beginning or the end. Tell the whole thing, okay? So that lets you know everything that went on in that poem in just 2 sentences. All right. Let's talk about the stanzas. If we go back to this, remember we only count the groups of lines. We don't count the title. So let's count the groups of lines together. We have 1, 2, 3. You're right. All right. So I'm going to put that in there. How many stanzas? It has 3. How many lines? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It has 12 lines. Rhyme or rhyming words. Dim, swim, hear, clear, bent, meant, right, night, asleep, peep, sheet, treat. All of those words rhyme. So does it have rhyme or rhyming words? Yes. Like sheet and treat. Alliteration, that's when they have the same beginning sound. And we're going to talk more about this on Wednesday in the video. I don't think there's really any alliteration in this poem. So we're going to put not in this poem. And repetition, does it repeat anything over and over and over again? Not really. This isn't a poem that repeats itself. So we could say not in this poem. All right, boys and girls. So in your packet, you're going to pick a poem to read. There's one about a bike and there's one about a tooth, like the Tooth Fairy one we just read. And you're going to summarize it for me just like we did here, okay? I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in small groups.